Good morning, everyone. This is a Shaman Euge reading. It's a special reading for Thursday. I try to see how far I come today, since Friday is pretty much all day work for me. So then I would have to finish up on Saturday, I guess, but we see how far I get today. I already did Aries. Now comes Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. I'm using 3 decks, but I can only display 2 of the decks boxes because the illustrated Herbiary has only a book with loose cards in a pocket. So the book, of course, I'm using for the reading, so I cannot display it. Now comes the reading for you, Aries. No, Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. You got the card Mullein, and the Mullein appears where she is needed and has trouble staying where she is not because of her penchant for moving about. Over the years, she learned quite a bit about quite a bit, making her a wise guide on any journey. Mullein brings multifaceted understandings into alignment with each other, easily building intellectual bridges between seemingly disparate or disjointed things, because her gift is seeing the structure of the whole. She will sing the relationship of bone to water or air to skin in a way that makes you wonder how you never saw those patterns for yourself. Call on Mullein when you need a torch in the darkness or an overview of the whole so you can understand the parts. There is a ritual that is called Think Macro. Understanding how things influence each other is the key to seeing the deeper patterns at work in this world. In your mind, as a sketch or in a journal, find the threads that connect these seemingly separate things, like an acorn and a butterfly, the moon and a ship, and your head and your heart. Connect disparate things. Many years ago, I took a workshop with Tom Robbins, the author of Jitterbug Perfume. Since it was a long time ago, I'm running fast and loose with Tom's exact phrasing, but essentially he said that a job of a writer is to connect disparate things, like a Twinkie and Jupiter, or the chiming of a grandfather clock and a swallow's mad dash from the barn eaves. Writing can help you make connections and see the macro, says the author of this book. You can do a reflection called Spider Medicine. Mullein is like a spider sitting on her web, feeling the vibrations along various threads and seeing from the center how it all connects. So imagine all the parts of your life as a giant network with every person, place, and thing connected. Then think of yourself as spider sitting in the center of her web, and imagine the threads stretching out from where you sit. Bring consciousness to your connectivity. Are there parts of your life that need to be integrated into the whole? Now choose an action you are considering or a decision you are making. Feel out along your web what or who will be affected by your choice. However far back you go, you will find all experiences linked by slender threads, says Robert Hellinger in Philosophy Made Simple. Now we come to the illustrated Crystallary card, and out for you came Sodalite. And Sodalite stands for coming to calm. When your nervous system relaxes, your mind can suddenly see the patterns that were previously obscured. Intuition and intellect, collective consciousness, and individual observations, they come into balance. You gain perspective and can lean into your own wisdom. In this quiet inner place, you begin to trust yourself and feel steady in the world. For all this to happen, Sodalite says, you need to come to calm. You need to soften every bit of you all the way down to the minute motions of the dendrites of your nerve cells. So take a deep breath, blow out the stress, the questions, the agitation. Come actively to calm. And a new card from the new deck is called the Heart Path Oracle deck. And the card that came out for you is called Place of Knowledge and Unconditional Love. Unlock and release the fear is the message. The card you have selected opens onto a beautiful vista in New Zealand. A beautiful young woman named Wanaka, that is Maori for a place of understanding, holds two hearts as she bends, looking at a seal on her lap. Her dress on the card is made up of yellow-green molecules, and these molecules, they are starting to float off her dress. 4 dragonflies hover over her, while 2 sprites play music and whisper loving thoughts in her ears. And sprites, the word comes from the French word esprit or spirit. So a sprite is a small being, inhuman in form and playful and magical, just like a fairy. So the 2 sprites, they flew off there, and 3 bees, they rest in the bifurcating arteries that are growing from the heart. These branches, they form letters, and waves from a nearby ocean gently roll up onto the sand of New Zealand. The beach separates the day from the nighttime sky. The message is that your image is all about creating and allowing positive, loving relationships in your life. The first loving relationship has to start with you. You are lovely, you are divine, and deserving of everything good in this world, including love. Honoring yourself is fundamentally an act of revolution. It means that you are not comparing yourself to any illusions and not allowing anyone else to have power over you. Do not pay too much attention to the inner critical voice that can be demanding and misleading. When your higher self speaks to you, it is always constructive and understanding. The negative voice that you hear is not coming from that. It is always coming from other energies that would love to weaken your beautiful light and power. The seal on the card shows up around highly imaginative and creative people like you, because seals do not have external ears, just small openings. They represent paying attention to your positive inner voice, which is your intuition. You are not alone. Everyone is searching for unconditional love. Long ago, you left your true home of pure love and you journeyed to Gaia, the earth. It has been a challenge to live here and experience all the different emotions and actions of others, but this is what you came here to do. You need to learn how to ride your emotions like you would ride a bronco. Eventually, you will tame these feelings and use them to propel yourself to a successful career helping others. It is important that you respect who you are, set intentions every day, take care of your bio-suit, which is your body, and slow down. When you are mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy, you can help others. The two hearts remind you that when you want your ideas to move into physical reality, listen to them, not to your mind. The Maori, like the 3 Bs, believe that it takes a village, a collective, to be successful. And the Maori, they are ingenuous people of New Zealand. So remember, we are all in this together. The 4 dragonflies bring inner wisdom and beautiful change, creating a heart-based society. See this affirmation: my creativity is deep and endless. I am brilliant. That was your reading, Taurus. I thank you for listening. I do wish you a beautiful day today, and most likely I shall be back on Saturday finishing up all the rest of the zodiacs. So take care and goodbye.